Welcome. It's Predestined the podcast, and of course, it's me, Pre. And today, I feel so blessed and honored to have you as a guest. I have the man that always has a plan. Always has a plan.
Cool.
I have RaShawn Harris of Series 1 Prep.
Series 1 Prep. Here he is.
Well, I'm super happy to have you on the show. So, I guess we can hop right into it. You know what I mean? Well, I want to start with the LeBron thing because we definitely just watched like a lot of LeBron haters just now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of segues into kind of what we want to talk about anyway.
Yeah. I'm a big LeBron fan. Absolutely.
I feel like LeBron is like the male version of Beyonce. I feel like if you don't like him, you're a hater. Like, that's just...
I ain't never think about that like that.
Like, but if you don't like him, you're a hater.
Yeah, because everybody do like Beyonce. I just don't like her acting. It's terrible.
Her acting's terrible.
Oh, my God. Her and the Lion King, man. It was just like a third grader reading out a book. She's so pretty, and she's so talented with singing. It's just... I think she just lay off the acting for a while and just take some classes or something.
I think it's... Because even when she, like, public speaks, I don't think her public speaking is the best in general. Yeah. So I feel like that's why her acting isn't that great. Because, like, her public speaking isn't that great.
She probably...
Like, she rarely ever speaks publicly.
It's probably hard to act like... You know how some people it's easy to act like they don't like somebody? It's probably hard for her to play that off if she doesn't like you. Or maybe she is. I don't know. I know she can't like everybody. Because she sees too many people that like everybody. So I know she doesn't like everybody. She don't. So, like, how she play that off? She needed to play it off like... She needed to act like she playing off she likes somebody in real life because the Lion King thing situation...
I ain't get to watch it yet. I ain't get to see it.
Oh, man.
Was it good?
It was good. The cartoon's better.
Of course. The original is... Like I said, it's rare that the original isn't as good as the second. The original's always better.
Yeah, the original... I think the original was better, but it wasn't trash. It wasn't trash. It was cool.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried.
So that mean it was
But I cry over a lot of stuff, over a lot of movies and shit, because I'm so fucking emotional. Like, not emotional, like, I like glory.
Sensitive?
I'm not sensitive.
That is sensitive.
That's not sensitive. Like, people cry when they get mad. You ever see somebody get mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't cry in front of people. Like, when I see my son there, something like, is you crying? I was like, no, I ain't crying. Get out my face. What are you talking about? Like, it was dark in here. Like,
why couldn't you say that you was crying though? It would have been.
I would never
cry
in front of my son. You tripping?
Why though?
Because we don't play that shit. Like, what are you talking about?
What you mean though? What's wrong with crying?
Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
Okay, so why couldn't you just be like, yeah, that was.
I didn't
cry.
I teared up a little bit. I teared up with certain scenes because it reminded me of when I was a child. I seen Lion King was a child. So there's certain parts when you see it in real life,
like nostalgic.
It was like that type of situation. But you tear up a little bit. It wasn't like I'm and crying, but your eyes water up a little bit. Like damn.
Because when Mufasa died, I bawled.
When Mufasa died, I cried in second grade. It was second grade. I was like, oh my god, this can't happen. How could he die? It's not possible.
Right.
Like,
man, traumatized.
Yo, that drum was just like crazy. But no, I teared. I worded up a little bit. I didn't cry, but it was there.
I'm like positive that I'm gonna cry. But I cry off a lot of stuff. Like, my favorite movie, Paid in Full. I cry every time I watch it.
I ain't crying Paid in Full. I mean, that's not my favorite movie. I'm not. It's cool. I'm not a big fan of Paid in Full. I like the flashy stuff.
What?
Nah, I'm more of a... my favorite movie... I told you my favorite movie, Do the Right Thing. And Troy. I like Troy. Troy was one of my favorite movies.
That's because you like the historical stuff.
Yeah. That's decent.
But we totally got off of LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently people were upset that he was at his son's game and he was like dunking and he was like, he was being real animated at his son's game because his son was playing well.
Yeah.
I feel like that's normal. How can you be mad at that? Like, I really don't. People just be wanting to be mad at stuff.
I think so. I think because like people can't dunk. It's hard to tell. Like, a lot of people can't dunk.
So that's why they mad, because they can't dunk?
Yeah, they mad as shit. Like, yo, you out here acting fancy, running around the game, dunking and shit. First of all, it's hard as shit to see LeBron in real life. If Beyonce's daughter was a world star singer, like, anybody want to see Beyonce get on the floor real quick? Let me see you just get a little hum.
Yeah.
Give me a little flavor. Yeah, give me a little. Everybody gonna want to get a little flip. Hove's son, with Hove's daughter, Blue Ivy start rapping. Don't he got twins too? They got 2 other kids nobody seen.
Yeah.
These invisible kids.
They're not invisible. People seen the kids.
Nobody's seen these kids.
Rumi and Sir Carter.
Is it one as a boy?
One's a boy, one's a girl.
Man, listen, nobody's seen these invisible kids, man. Nobody. Only thing we know about
the kids be on the end. They showed the kids.
We barely see Hove. We barely see seeing Hove. Like we see Hove in other people's pictures.
That's true.
Like you see Hove in other people's pictures. You don't know what's real and what's not.
I mean, but you know, Hove not on social media and stuff. Like he chill. He be chilling.
Hove a goat, man. You can't just be like Hove like Brian, man. You can't just like y'all be disrespectful with this shit, man. Like,
but I feel like anybody. Like, I'm saying, even me, when I was younger and I used to go to my little brother's baseball games, I used to be hype. I used to be loud. I used to be out there cheering, making up songs, like, everything. Like, you support the people you love.
Yeah, like...
People weird.
That's why I was saying, like, I mean, I said that it was a big... I think LeBron got a big thing because my dad wasn't in my life. So I'm with all my son's stuff. Like, everything he does, I'm with it. And I'm even harder on him because, I mean, I want him to succeed. I know how people were hard on me. And nobody gave me the heads up. Nobody told me, like, da-da-da. And I give him all the heads up that I can. But, and that's another reason why I deal with other kids with my nonprofits. Because I know when I finally had a male that understood me or that cared or give me a little bit of attention that helped me focus, how it felt. It felt magical. Just to have somebody, a man, you know what I mean, take attention, take you aside and teach you basketball, or show you what to really do, or like, yo, tell you you're cool, or tell you like your clothes. Like, that shit means a lot, because you don't get it a lot. I mean, you hear from women, most young guys, they get yelled at by girls all the time, demasculate you. You don't know. I mean, I don't think women know how hard it is for a woman to be beating on a kid, a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you rather get hit by a man than a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think women understand, well, I got you, somebody got to teach you. But you're not a man. And you sitting there beating on your son, I mean, every day, like, how you think that's going to make him feel when he grow up? And I don't think women look at it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he learning discipline. He just learning how not to like women. And, like, I don't think women look at it like that at all. But having that, I think LeBron is doing a great thing. And I think these people out here hating because he can dunk, and he can go on his layup line dunk, and everybody love him.
Right.
And they just hate.
I mean, them people in the crowd was probably so hyped. I'm sure wasn't nobody annoyed or
I was
mad.
watching on TV. Like, yeah, that's what I use. I was hyped, like, damn, yeah, Brian, like, but that's because I ain't a hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing good. You supposed to, like, why not? Like, people not go. Just like the guy said on TV, he was like, people had probably never seen LeBron play in person. Right. Like, seeing that's probably the closest you're going to get to seeing him play in person. Tickets are so high. You at your son game, you putting all your money into making sure your son can become a star. Like, sending him to tournaments and driving here and there. You don't got the money for that.
Yeah, so, I mean, you already started talking a little bit about your nonprofit. So, like, what's your nonprofit? Like, what's the mission? Like, what do you do? Like, why'd you get started?
Well, I got started because I don't want to work for nobody my whole life. I mean, you work for other people now, but I had to, once I got my master's degree in education, I couldn't find a job. It was hard as hell to find a job to train my master's, even though, it was because I had conflicting majors. One degree is in criminal justice, one is in education. But I felt as though when I got my master's degree, that's what I wanted to learn. Like, I wanted to learn about education. I really wanted that was something I was interested in. And then I couldn't get a job in it. So I figured that create my own job. I talked to a few mentors. They was like, well, if you start something yourself, in 10 years, you'll be the top at it. You'll be the best. And in 20 years, who will be better than you in the city or the state or the country? At least you won't be working for somebody in 20 years. You'll be working for yourself. You can make $1 million in a day. You know what I'm saying? You don't know which day it'll be. So, like, I was like, damn, that make a lot of sense. Like, people make $1 million every day. I mean, rather it take me 1 year or 20. If I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire before I die. Like, you know what I'm saying? My kids have it. So I just thought about it like that. Like, yo, I could wait, I could grind, and that's smarter than just waiting on a job that I hate every day and be miserable than me being miserable, going around my kids miserable, not having the energy to be around them. And I figured, like, let me start my own thing. And I kind of baby stepped it. I started out looking for a name. What would I call it? What did I want to do? I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I didn't know what I was good at. I didn't know if I was going to be a nonprofit, a C corporation, S corporation, LLC, what it was going to be. I didn't know anything. I didn't know really anything. Right. So you really
want to explain the difference to people that may not know?
Well, I can't explain the difference in between all the corporations, but most corporations is...
I mean, we could do like non-profit versus for-profit, and why you chose a non-profit over a for-profit.
Well, I actually was going to go for a for-profit. I never wanted to do a non-profit because it sounded cheesy. It sounded like I was trying to get over. I felt like that when you say non-profit, you trying to get over on people.
That's what.
So, like, I
you thought
didn't
was going to think he was a scammer?
Yeah, I didn't want to do non-profit. So then I talked to people about the non-profit. They said, what you want to do, you're servicing the community. And when you service the community, you can get grants and free money. If you're LLC, you can't get that free money that you can get from servicing the community. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, yeah. She said, because it's called, and then I got more, I was educated a little more. A friend of mine, Jonathan Wilson, he's also on my board. He basically told me everything. And I met him through another friend telling him what I wanted to do. So he explained to me that you don't want to go LLC. You're doing a community service and you want to go nonprofit. Nonprofit doesn't mean that you don't make a profit. Nonprofit means it's basically gobbledygook for tax write-offs and it's like tax talk, where the profit doesn't go directly to you. The profit goes to your cause, and you can pay yourself from those funds that you get. So if I'm the CEO of a corporation, I could pay myself 15. I think max is 20%. I could pay myself up to 20% of whatever it is than my grant money. So if my grant get $100,000 grant, I could pay myself up to 15,000 to 20,000 on whatever it is I'm doing, and the rest of that money has to go towards my cause. And that's kind of what the nonprofit goes. You're not there to make a profit, but you have to pay yourself to work. You need workers. You know what I mean? And then you explain the NFL is a nonprofit. How you think nonprofit?
Is it?
Yeah, the NFL is a nonprofit.
I never knew that.
You get what I'm saying? And it's so many. Yeah, the NFL is a nonprofit, and there's so many other nonprofits that we don't know about that makes a lot of money. The YMCA is a nonprofit.
The NFL is a nonprofit.
Yeah, the NFL is a nonprofit. Wow. The NFL is a nonprofit. YMCA is a nonprofit. How big is that?
That feels like a scam.
Yeah. How you think? That's how they get endorsed by Nike.
That feels like a scam.
That's how they get endorsed by so many corporations. Nike's endorsed them. Adidas could endorse them. That's how like big companies come and endorse them for their whatchamacallit, so that everybody can wear the clothes that they wear, because the Adidas gives them that. They right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then they make money off of TV ratings and things like that. But all these big nonprofits, they have big CEOs. These CEOs are $1 million CEOs. What you think the president of the Boys and Girls Club, the CEO or the COO of the Boys and Girls Club, you think he's not making bank?
Oh, I know he's making bank.
You get what I'm saying? Boys and Girl Scouts. What's his name? Well, I said Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. That's it. I don't know if that's a nonprofit or not, but it got it because it serves the community. I would assume it is, because you think they're not making bank. They're making, the CEOs and top headshots are making bank. And when I looked at it like that, I'm like, damn. Once you, and he was just telling me, once you become top in your field, you can pay yourself what you want. It doesn't matter. They're going to pay for your services. And I looked at it like that, like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it take a year or 10. You'll be the best. Once you're the best, you get paid for it. So that's what I thought. You look good. You know they always say in football, you look good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. And that's how it always works out. And I'm like, cool, I like that. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with the nonprofit situation and see how it works out.
Okay, cool. I mean, well, you out here moving, you out here, you know what I mean, servicing the community. You have your events and stuff like that. You got the book drive coming up, or the school supply drive coming up.
But yeah, we got a book bag drive coming up. We've been servicing the community, and and another thing with the nonprofit, most of that stuff I do is for free. Like everything I do is for free with the kids. I get donations from people like you and other friends that I make, and I tell them that I'm doing something big. And I ask them, like, no, I don't want your money. Just bring me some food. Bring the kids some chips. Bring some waters out. That's all we need you to do. And I try not to ask for money too much. I try to ask for the things that we need so that people know that we really out here doing what we're doing.
Right.
And this summer, I couldn't been as active if I have, because the work situation. I've been working a lot and making different moves, especially with the showcase I've been doing. And the plan with the showcase I was doing was to have a fund to help raise money for the nonprofit. I wanted to have a great source, because once we go to these big banks and go to these big people and we tell them, well, they need to know how much money we're bringing in, period. And we need to have a source that we're bringing in. And we wanted to use that showcase as a source of income for the nonprofit. So when we talk to banks and we talk to partners about giving us more money for what we need for our projects, they understand that we already have an income coming in. We already have a main source of income coming in. And that's what the whole showcase is. That's why I want people to support the showcase. The book drive, we always give back every summer. We all got to give back something every summer. And this book drive, a lot of my friends and a lot of my folks and a lot of people involved in the nonprofit, they've been donating just like yourself, Pri. Donating notebooks, crayons, textbooks, book bags, anything they can. I don't care if you roll socks, 2 pair, 3 pair of socks, come on through. Kids need it all. Everybody loves free shit.
Right.
Everybody loves free stuff.
But the thing is, everybody loves free stuff, but I feel like there's definitely families that really need it. You know what I mean? Like last year, I started seeing like y'all like people. Again, people are weird, and people was like hating on the school supply drives. Like, oh, what was, I'm trying to remember. I can't. It was like a specific meme that really like annoyed me, but it was basically like speaking to the fact of like parents wasn't going to go buy their kids school supplies because everybody having supply drives and stuff like that, and it's just like that's weird. If people out here like trying to give back to kids, you know what I mean, especially if you have it, and there's so many kids that, you know what I mean, they need those resources. Starting off school without no supplies, like you already starting behind.
I went to school plenty of times with no school, and I mean that's why I'm saying I don't like book bag drives because it's too many. I don't dislike it because it's my first book bag drive being involved of. So like I think it's too many. I hear it too much, but I love to have a clothing drive, a uniform drive, and that's exactly what we're going to do next summer.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, we're going to have a uniform drive. I think that'll be better where we can get we can get people to donate new pants, old pants, different sizes. Socks for sure. I think socks is a big thing. Year round, people need socks. Kids come through with I see kids all the time with mismatched and dirty socks. Come on, bro. We can get it together. We can give out some free socks. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Socks is $1.
I didn't even really think about that. I feel like a uniform drive would definitely be dope because, you know, it be kids that they really be starting school with nothing.
We're going to do this uniform drive next year. It's going to be a line from here to next to Broad Street. Like, it's going to...
I'll definitely help you with that.
Yeah, the uniform... Because that's real. Like, a uniform drive. Who wouldn't want to come to a uniform drive? You know how much uniforms are? How expensive it is? And we get partnership with some of these schools. And we tell them, bro, bring your kid out to the uniform job. I know y'all be lacking uniforms, but bring them out. Tell moms to get them extra uniforms. It's free. Right. We max out 3 for kids, three per child or something, make a max out. Because kids need uniforms. I'm saying you can max out 3 uniforms, you come early. And I got a whole plan behind it. We get some group of people behind it, make it a strong, make it a citywide thing. We could service 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't we be able to?
Right. And I mean, you the one you always got the plan.
You got to. You got to be.
You always planning.
That's the only way to be the boss. That's the only way to be the boss.
No, I mean I appreciate that about you because, you know, I be out here winging it most of the time. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's good to see like the other side. Like, I mean, you're not the only person that plans in my life, but seeing how things get done quicker or sometimes more effective when you actually plan them out as opposed to winging it. Yeah, I always get things done, but sometimes it takes me a little longer. Or sometimes I gotta keep reevaluating and starting over because I'm winging it. But yeah,
I mean, I know exactly what you mean because I mean, I don't plan on. I mean, I talk to you a lot about it because I gotta keep myself doing it. I gotta keep forcing myself to do it. I fuck up like anybody else. I'll be like, yo, man, this shit. Like I'm just gonna get up and do this shit. But if I was real on point, like I'm supposed to be on point, everything I wouldn't drink on weekends, on weekdays. I told you I wouldn't drink on weekdays. I'd be on my little vegetarian joint on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I would, you know what I'm saying?
How you a vegetarian Tuesdays and Thursdays?
I would eat vegetarian Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You can't eat vegetarian Tuesdays and Thursdays. You gotta be vegetarian or not vegetarian.
Who says that? You?
Yes. You can't pick days to be a vegetarian. A vegetarian is a lifestyle.
Oh, you must be the boss of me. That's what you must be the boss of me.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you must be the boss of me because I thought I was the boss. So
it's like a commitment.
It's not. What do you mean? It is. I'm committing to eat vegetarian Tuesday and Thursday. What if I pick vegan Monday, vegetarian Tuesday, on Thursday? I could eat what I want on Thursday. What if I could do whatever I want to do?
Okay.
God don't judge. People do. Remember that.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I feel like vegetarian, vegan, they're lifestyles. You can't pick a day to live a lifestyle.
Why can't you? Because you said so? I was all wondering why I can't. Because you said so? Oh, okay.
I feel like, well, I guess I'm about to get into semantics. Because it's just like, you know, on certain days, I don't eat meat. Or certain days, I don't eat meat and dairy.
I think that's how you start though. Like if you want to be vegetarian, going cold turkey never really works. It makes you relax. Anytime, like say if you want to go to the gym and you want to lose weight, most times when you go to the gym, like I'm gonna go 5 days a week, you don't go to the gym, I'm gonna go 5 days a week, go hard. After 2 months, 3 months, you see a difference, you fall back and then you get back to where you was. But if you slow grinding, you went to the gym 1 hour a day, you'll get habit of going to the gym. Once you used to going to the gym and doing it, it's not as easy to you. So with me is, I ain't forcing this about nation. I'm just the turtle want to race. The turtle win the race every time. The turtle want to race.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, I'm gonna be a vegan. How? I love chicken. How you want me to just be a vegan? Maybe if I pick the days and then my body start changing and then I'll adapt to it more and more and more. But I don't listen. No, that's me. No, I fly like I'm the boss. How the fuck can somebody tell me how to do some shit? I'm the boss. Like
you right.
I'm just saying like
my bad. You right.
That's just how I feel. Like how can somebody tell me like, nigga, you tripping? I'm out here trying to do my thing.
I know that.
You over there? Man, you ain't sipping none of that over there.
I am sipping. I'm sipping slowly.
Oh,
like you said, it's a weekday. We try to stay focused. Right?
Oh man, I'm already saucy.
You already saucy?
Yeah, man, I'm already saucy. Damn, I did this all to damage myself.
And you bringing flavor to the podcast.
I gotta bring
sauce and flavor.
Listen, man, I've been doing this for years. I told you to been putting on your show, your podcast.
What?
I've been told you that. I told you stop playing.
No, you didn't.
I said the ratings gonna skyrocket.
No, you didn't.
I say the ratings. Watch the ratings skyrocket.
My ratings going skyrocket.
Tell everybody listening to this, John. Then go to www.series1.org. and check us out, man. Tell me what you think. We need help. We need donations. We need y'all support. We out here struggling, man. We out here struggling. We need everybody's support. The master plan is the. I don't think there will be. I don't think there'll be a need for schools in our community anymore. I don't think there'll be.
What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you what I mean. You listen. Look, I got you. I think that traditional schools don't help what we need to survive in America. America is a capitalistic country. Right. So we're not educating our youth on the country that they live in, what we educating them on. Youth are learning what they need to learn to get jobs. We don't want youth getting jobs. We want to build careers. We want to build things. We want to get more doctors. We want to get more technicians. We want to get more computer engineers. These are the type of things that we need in our community. So we have to start building or preparing our kids to be these type of situations. So the choice is not just football, basketball, baseball, being in sports and things. We got to be the ones that prepare our youth for what's to come. And I think that the way schools are, they don't prepare financially. They don't give us the financial education that we need to survive in America. So we won't survive in America.
Yeah, it's not like practical skills. It's not like how to run a bank account, not to credit and running a business or you know what I mean? Any of those things that are practical and we need in life.
These are things that kids need to know at an early age so that they need to understand how useful they are. Understand how useful they are and how important they are. That's what Series 1 Prep wants to do. We want to prepare youth. Our whole mission is to help youth reach success by working towards their future goals today. No matter what their future goals are, we want to help them reach those future goals. But our first job is to give the kids goals, to help them find what a goal is. If you have a goal, you have a destination.
And how to set a goal.
And how to set a goal. You have a destination. You know where you're going. Somebody can't distract you from your goal. Once you know your destination, if I'm going north, I'm going north. You can't make me go south because my destination is north. Can't get distracted so easily. And schools don't help children with that.
Right.
At all.
Like you said, and I don't even think it's necessarily they teach them how to get jobs because honestly, like we was all told to go to college because you go to college, you get a good job, and that's not the reality for a lot of people. A lot of people go and get these degrees and they never work in what they went to school for, like ever.
Right. I mean, you hear that
and
all the
it's like
time.
now there's been like articles and stuff that there's a push for people to do trades now because people went to college and they picked these professional things and now there's no tradesmen, there's no mechanics, there's no welders, there's no people in HVAC and stuff like that. So people that's actually like went into trades, like they're making the real money. They're making more money than the people that actually went to college and spent all this money and got all these loans for these degrees.
Right. And that's what I tell my son now. Like, my son, I mean, I think he wants to be an engineer. He wants to be an architect. I don't know what he likes to draw. He likes to build. So, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. But I know that everybody who told me to go to college didn't go to college. Everybody was piping me up. They never went to college. And then when I got to college, I was the person least expected to graduate. And then everybody who thought I wasn't going to graduate didn't graduate. So it was just like, life don't turn out the way you expected a lot of times. It don't. It really doesn't. The college didn't turn out. When I graduated college, everybody piped me up. Oh, you're a black man. You're this, that, and the third. They're going to give you a job as soon as you walk out. It's going to be so easy to get a job. You're going to be making all this money. No. Y'all lied to me. Why you lied to me? I should go to my mom like, Mom, you know you lied to me. Why would you do that? Well, I thought, no. I needed you to know. Now I'm out here on these streets fucked up. Now my pockets is hurting. I can't even come to you.
We all sipped the Kool-Aid.
Damn sure did.
We all sipped the Kool-Aid. That's exactly what it was.
It was delicious at the time. Icy cold, very sweet. Like
well, you was a wild boy in college.
Who told you that?
I mean, I just heard some things.
Well, listen, man. You heard. Don't listen to everything you hear. Don't listen to everything you hear.
We all know.
I mean, listen. I was a gentleman at all times.
Oh, you was a gentleman at all times?
I was a gentleman. I am a gentleman to this day.
Okay, with the main sides and the side sides and the main names.
Oh, now we talking about something wholly different. Now we talking about something totally different. You know what I mean? And for y'all don't know, we were talking about a main side piece.
What is there's no such thing as a main side piece.
Says who? You?
Yes.
So you must know it all.
I don't know it all, but I know a lot. So
how can my folks have? How can someone have a main side?
You can't have a main side.
Yes, you can. If you got multiple sides, it got to be some type of order. It got to be some type of pecking order.
It got to be order.
It got to be order.
How many sides? How many side pieces can a person actually even maintain?
As many as they can control.
Control?
Yeah, or handle. As many as they can handle.
I don't like the concept.
You don't like the concept because you're a female. But when female got a bunch of side niggas, it ain't nothing.
What?
Yeah,
black women don't cheat.
That's a damn lie.
Black women
every
don't
black
cheat.
woman I know cheated.
Lies.
Lies and bean pies, I guess. Okay, whatever you say.
Look at Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama was giving that pussy up. You tripping.
Oh,
you don't think she never gave that pussy up? Michelle Obama gave that pussy up. She was giving that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Black women do not cheat. All we do is love and support and be there for black men.
I think y'all get
love
confused.
on black men.
No, that's a lie. All y'all do is stress black men out. Nag and complain and always ungrateful. That's it.
Not true.
That's the truest fact. That's the truest thing I said since I've been sitting in this shit.
Oh my goodness.
You don't think so?
I know that's not true.
I know that's true.
The black women I know, they are gracious.
How many of them single?
They are grateful.
How many of them single?
Some of them's about to get married.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And some of them single, and some of them's in relationships.
They probably forced that man to marry, or they was going to dump him.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
They do.
Why? Wait.
You know black women make niggas get married them. You know they make people marry them. Like, if you don't marry me, I'm out. You be like, man, let me just marry. I don't even feel like this bullshit. That's how niggas be. They be like, I don't feel like this bullshit, man.
So you feel like black men gotta be forced into marrying black women?
Not all of them.
True.
Not all of them. I'm saying the majority of them not happy in marriage. Majority of people I know in relationships.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't feel this. Why I ask them.
Oh, you asked them. And why are they unhappy? Why do they say they're unhappy?
Because they don't be happy. I don't know. I ain't in a relationship, so I'm a bad person to ask. Don't talk to me about this shit. I'm single. So, like, y'all niggas come to me for shit. Like, just because I keep it real, they come to me for advice. You don't want this real shit? Because the shit gonna hurt your feelings. You don't want the real shit I'm gonna give you.
People want real. People need real.
People don't want the real.
There's fantasy and reality. People... What Lauren say? You ever listen to Unplugged?
Who?
Lauryn Hill, Unplugged. She was like, it's fantasy and reality. She was like, people say they want fantasy, but they need reality. That's what it is. And that's what it is. You should keep giving them the real because they need the real. They need the reality.
I'm tired of these
But I disagree. I feel like I know a lot of black men that are single that want wives.
Yeah, they want wives. They don't want to deal with the shit that comes with having a wife.
What?
Or they wouldn't be single.
Wait.
If a black man want a wife, he could pick anybody he want and marry to have a wife.
Why do you feel like that?
Because it's more women than it is men in the world.
Yeah, it's more women than there is men, but just because a black man asks a woman to marry her, she's not going to just automatically say yes.
You say you want a wife. So if you want a wife, just pick one and choose a wife. What do you want, a soulmate?
That's not how it works.
Why wouldn't it? You want a wife?
You have to be compatible. There's other things that go into it.
Oh, you want a compatible wife? That's a whole different thing.
Besides just picking somebody out like, oh, I'm going to marry her.
I mean, if you want a wife, that's that easy. I mean, you a man.
What does that mean?
Every woman wants to be married, mostly, right? Most women want to be married, right?
I mean, but getting married is one thing. It's easy to get married. It's not easy to stay married. And you could want to get married, but also it has to be the right person. You ain't going to just marry anybody.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
Not to say that anything's going to be perfect, because no relationship is perfect.
How many people you know got a divorce?
A few.
How many people in marriages you don't even think they happy?
A few.
Okay. So
but I also know people that are married that are extremely happy.
Yes. But you know more the opposite than you do that. So what I'm saying is this. People get married from circumstances. Most people around these days get married from circumstances. It's easy to get married to live because you need a partner to help you live in this world today so you can live as comfortable as possible. Or some people so used to one person that they don't want to live with somebody else. And they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So they just conform to the situation and be like that. Just because, I know these things and I understand these things. So, like, I'm not going to force myself in a box. And people think I'm weird for that. Like, I don't know. It's cool.
But I feel like people talk about marriage like it's this constraint and it's like this thing that where you just have to do nothing but compromise and give up who you are and give up what you want and stuff like that. Like, when I had my cousin on here last time, we talked about it a little bit. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like people put a negative connotation on marriage, and it's weird because it's supposed to be a beautiful thing.
It's supposed to be. That don't mean it is.
It can be.
I mean, so what you get married for? Just be with this person forever?
What?
What you mean what? You can say y'all married. I get you a ring, give me a ring. We ain't got to do none of that shit. We together.
No.
Why?
Because
of what?
In that sense, I feel like I'm a little traditional. Like, I want it to be a certain way. Like, I want it to be decent and on order. We're not about to just be like, tag, we're married. Like, no.
Marriage is for the woman. It's only to please
marriage
y'all.
is for the women?
How many men dream about getting married?
There are men that dream of getting married.
There are some. But how many? Is it more women that dream about getting married?
I feel like because society makes it seem like marriage is this horrible thing for men. Like, when a man decides to get married, like, his life is over. And that's not true. For real, that's when your life begins. Like, think about all the successful men you know. Most of them are married.
Now?
What you mean now?
Every man got married late. LeBron got married late once he was done. D-Wade got married late once he was done.
Done what?
I mean, once he felt as though it was time. Like, LeBron was already, in Miami when he got married? He was already in the league like 7 years? So, like then, D-Wade just got married to Gabrielle Union. Did they marry? Or whatever it was?
They are married.
Yeah. When talking about getting married.
Guys getting married later.
Melo got married to, late. Lala. I don't think he wanted to marry her. Like, he got married late. I think they married for circumstances because it was a situation where, like, all right, it's the right thing to do. Women want to get married. It don't be niggas. It don't be men. It don't. Like, men don't dream about getting married. It's not something they dream about. Like, you will get married for a woman because that's what she wants. And that's a fact. And women think that it's not true. Why it's not true? Yeah, he love you, but he don't dream about getting married. And that's the point blank period. I mean, that's just a general fact to me. And I think that it should be seen, like, from history. I think history shows that. Like, most men, Jay-Z got married when? Late? He was dating Beyonce. She was a teenager. Like, what the fuck? Like, they got married late as shit. He was in his 40s. So that shit was a whole other, like, you know what I mean? Like, men get married when they know they ready. If they marry you and they choose you, especially men who already established, they gonna be like, they gotta know no. Broke motherfuckers, they marry you when you tell them to. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga or weaker motherfucker marry you when you tell him to. But that's just how I feel. You don't agree?
I mean, that's an interesting perspective. I mean, you making all the sense in the world, and I feel like a lot of women are probably going like hear this and be like, interesting.
It's a fact. Women want to get married. Men don't. Men will get married for the right woman. Yeah, we gonna get married for the right woman, but that's not our dream. It's your dream. So
I don't feel like it's even a lot of women's dream per se. I feel like not in like this generation. Like, yeah, if it happens, that's great, but I don't feel like it's something that, you know what I mean, we wake up and go to sleep about. Like I just gotta get married. Like, when it happened, it happened.
I mean, that's you. I think that's you because the life you live. I think you live a lifestyle that's free, a lifestyle that you make your decisions and you choose what you want to do with your time. I think that a lot of people don't have the freedom you had to make them type of decisions. So it's different. I think that's you.
Maybe.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you could go on a trip every weekend.
I do not go on a trip every weekend.
I never said you do. I said you can.
Oh.
And then what I just said? Don't feel good.
I thought you was being shady.
You always think I'm being shady when I speak facts. It's just facts. Like, if you've been on a trip every weekend or every other weekend since I know you, then you can do it every weekend. That's not being shady. That's just keeping it real. Ain't that what you want? Keep it real. Like, that's just how it is. Like, why would I have a problem with you going out on the weekend? Or do you have a problem with you going out on the weekend?
I don't have a problem with me going out on the weekend.
So enjoy yourself.
I do enjoy myself.
But they said live in the French Riviera. That's what they call it. The French Riviera.
What is that?
I don't know. That's supposed to be a fantasy place.
Oh.
Living in the best life, living in your best life. City girl summer. Hot girl summer. Which one is it?
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer.
It's a hot girl summer.
It is a hot girl summer. Y'all want to run hot as shit.
It's a hot boy summer too. The hot boys is winning.
You heard about my man who stole the car? Stole his date car and took another girl on a date with his car, with that car?
What? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's serious, man.
No, he didn't.
The streets is crazy.
What you mean?
He was on a date with a girl. Took her car.
Wait, they drove her car to the date?
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets her car from somewhere and takes another girl on a date. In the car that he stole.
Yo.
From the girl he was on a date with.
What?
Hot boy summer.
That's wild.
Hot boys winning.
That's really wild.
That's like, I'm out here.
See, that's why I'm not in a rush to get married.
Shit, I ain't in a rush either.
It's slim pickings out here. Like, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that to somebody? Just like I told you about the girl I know that, you know what I mean, she went out on a date.
Yeah.
And the guy left her at the table to pay.
That
like, he left. He ghosted.
That nigga a goat.
At dinner.
He the goat.
That is not no goat.
She
that
must
is
have been weak. For a nigga
no.
do that, it was like, yo, oh.
I don't think it had anything to do with her.
It had everything to do with her.
No, I don't think it had to do with her. I think it was him. He's a scumbag. Because why would you ever do that? Even if you weren't feeling the situation... Even if you weren't feeling the situation, you don't do that to people.
I would have been out.
No, you wouldn't.
I would have had to. First of all, I wouldn't have been as clever enough to think of something like that. I probably would have paid because I ain't on that type shit. But
exactly.
That's just me. But now I see niggas doing that shit. I'm like, look, I might play follow lead out this bitch. That nigga did it. I'm like, shit, man. You go on a blind date. You be like, man, out of here.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, I'm
out of pocket.
Listen, man, you gotta get the fuck out of Dodge from these niggas. He said he ate the food, had a whole meal, it was delicious. Like,
it was delicious.
Hit that, that's crazy, man.
That's horrible.
I wish I could have thought of something like that.
My thing is always be kind. Even if you not feeling somebody, like, we all, like, think that we like somebody and then it don't really be what we think it's going to be sometimes. And in those cases, I mean, I can't lie. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I ghost. Sometimes I'll say, like, yeah, like, this not really for me. But that's all you have to do. Is just be like, this not really for me. Or after the situation, just don't keep communicating after that. But you don't do that to somebody.
Y'all like hood niggas. And that was a hood nigga shit. That was a hood nigga move. That nigga was from the hood.
I don't know.
He had to be. Because niggas who got money, they think they clever. They not that clever. They are not that clever. Like, niggas who got money would have paid you just to leave. Like, you be like, yo, I'll take care of this, John. You could, like, just, they could have paid you to leave. That nigga had to be from the hood. He like, man, I ain't go right back on the block. Like, that's how you got. He's not on the block. And I'm going to tell my niggas what happened. He probably cracking the fuck up. He probably had his Uber ready. Told that nigga, like, look, let me run right here. Give me a second. I'll be back. I'm going to take care of something. Hop right in the Uber. Skirt. I'm out. He probably was just like that. Y'all like hood niggas. Y'all like that type of shit.
Who is y'all?
Y'all smart women. Y'all little college educated, real successful business women. Y'all like hood niggas. Y'all love the niggas that'll treat you like shit and don't give a fuck.
I disagree. Nobody wants to be treated like shit.
Oh man. Y'all want the challenge.
You don't want. Alright, so I can speak for myself.
Speak for yourself. Let me know about it.
I can speak for myself when I say not hood niggas, but you gotta be cool. Like, that's my thing. Like, you gotta be cool. Because I feel like I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. So, I gotta be with somebody that's also cool like me. But I don't want to be with a nerd.
Although opposite attract. Why you can't have the square?
I don't want a square. I mean, I tried that. And it just don't flow right. Maybe
I
didn't meet the right square. Maybe my Russell Wilson is out there.
I told you Russell Wilson a slave to Sierra.
He's not a slave to Sierra.
Sierra wanted a slave. Future not no slave. Future
is
like
trash.
Me. Whoa, watch your tongue when you talking about the boss.
Future is
Scorpio
trash.
like the kid. Why he trash?
He's trash. How many baby moms does he got? He is the what did he say earlier? I'm good, love, and joy. Like, you really want to have somebody fly all the way out to somewhere and then just like,
how you gonna fly out and not think you giving up that pussy? What the fuck is you? It's Future.
Mom, I'm sorry.
You think he want to marry? Like, what type time is you on? Like, why would you fly down there to see Future and think that's not what's gonna happen?
I mean,
exactly.
In the grand scheme of things, she should have known what was up.
I seen her.
He's still.
I seen her from 1 to 10. She was a 7 at best. At best, she was a 7 at best. No, shorty, you can't. Future flying you out here to give up the man. Oh, she flew out there.
She flew out there, and he was supposed to give her the money when she got there. I wouldn't have fronted it anyway. He Future.
Cause she was a
she
7.
Got that bag.
Future only flying out dimes. You gotta be a demo tape, shorty. What you talking about?
Demo tape. What
you gotta
that?
Be a dime. You gotta be a demo. You gotta be a demo tape to come out here, baby girl. I'm Future. Bullshit. Yeah. What you talking about? Percocet. Molly Percocet. You better come out here. You already know the type top. You're tripping. Like, what type of fantasy world was you living in? You thought that Future was going to do anything besides slay? And no. What are you talking about?
Maybe she wanted it to be more. Maybe she really liked him. And
I don't care what you want.
More.
You were naive and you were stupid. I'm good, love, and joy. Like, what are you talking about? It's Future.
And now?
It's like, it's Future. What is, like, I don't understand. Like, it's Future.
I mean, well, his reputation should have preceded him. She should have knew.
She should have known
that he wasn't going to be a striking gentleman. He wasn't going to be Prince Charming. He was going to be.
But that's what she wanted.
He's trash.
Why is he trash?
Like,
because
he ain't shit.
Oh, he's trash because he's him.
He ain't shit.
But why ain't he shit? He don't take care of his kids.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, because he don't love women. He
mistreats women.
Well, how?
What you mean how?
Did he ever rape any women? Does he got any rape charges?
Dogging Sierra out. Like, he bitter. He mad bitter too.
When he dogging Sierra?
He mad he don't got Sierra.
Don't nobody want Sierra controlling ass, dog. Sierra got the dog she want. The dog she want. Yes, baby. I'll do whatever you want.
I don't think it's like that. I feel like she lets him lead.
No, the fuck. You ever met the nigga? He is a bitch.
You ain't never meet him either.
I met him on TV. That nigga's a cold bitch. What you talking about? He's a great football player. Excellent football player. Excellent role model. Excellent leader. Excellent guy. He seems like he's a great guy. He seems like he'd be a great father. He seems like a great person. But when you in a room, I play football. I'm in a room with Savage. I want to be with the motherfuckers that's going to eat your heart out. I want to be with the fucking dogs. I want to be in the motherfucking cage with the fucking dogs. And we ready to break out this bitch together. I don't know how you get yourself listening to fucking Celine Dion. And we fucking listening to DMX. And we ready to fucking break out of this bitch and go ape shit. And I want to be with them niggas. That's not my type nigga. Future is more my type of nigga. You get what I'm saying? Future is who he is. Just like Sierra is who she is. So why you can't accept that? Like, I'm not blaming, we know who Future is. He says who he is in all his songs. What the fuck? You thought he was lying?
No, I didn't.
But why?
That don't make it right. You gotta treat people right.
But what's making wrong? What make it wrong?
What make it wrong?
What's wrong with him being him? That's what I don't understand. What's wrong with him being him? That's who he is.
So you don't think there's nothing wrong? Like, you don't think womanizing is wrong?
I think Sierra be, what's the opposite of womanizing for women? She do that shit for men. She was about to marry Future and then she married him. What does that mean?
Because he didn't treat her right, so she left. He cheated on her.
Okay.
So she left and found somebody that appreciates her and treats her well and loves her and adores her.
But what's the problem?
That's how your husband is supposed to treat you.
That's why they're not married. But I'm saying, okay, why are you mad at Future?
I'm not mad at Future.
Not saying you, but what did he do wrong besides be him? That's who he was before he met her.
That doesn't make it right.
What makes it wrong? I don't get what make it wrong. That's who he is.
Womanizing is wrong. That's not who
How
he
is
is.
that womanizing?
He doesn't have to be that, though.
So you trying to say a man who has sex with different women, that's womanizing? Did he rape any of these women?
At a basic level, yes.
Did he rape any of these women?
No, I'm sure he didn't.
Okay, and they wanted to have sex.
I hope he did.
So it was a mutual thing, right? It was a mutual situation. So who's womanizing who?
But clearly he uses his clout and who he is.
So you think before he was signed, he wasn't getting women?
I mean, he probably wasn't cute or whatever. What's his name? Nevadius?
I don't know what his name is. But I'm saying is, if he was getting women before he was signed, and he was getting women after he signed, and he rap about not giving a fuck about women and just fucking women, I don't understand. That's who he is. Why is that a fucking problem? Like, women rap about, you can have women who rap about women power, taking all this money from men, city girls, I'm going to get this money, get the bag, but that's not fucking menizing or whatever the fuck is the opposite of women. That's not the opposite. That's not the opposite. That's okay, because women should be able to do that. But a man,
I didn't say that either. That's not all the way.
So should women go out? So when a woman dating a man, she should be getting the bag?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So a man should not.
She doesn't have to. She shouldn't expect that. But I mean, also yes.
So a man, so it's cool for a man to be like, fuck these bitches.
But that's a woman dating a guy. That's not her like just taking his money and just like sending him along. Like a guy will have sex with a girl and just send her along.
What do you think they city girls?
Well, I guess
it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing for the city girls talking about trick this nigga for a bag and all this other shit. And it's the same thing Future talking about, some fuck that bitch. I'm gonna fuck you and free you. So, but it's okay for a woman to do that shit. That shit is double standards, dog. That's all women talk about is getting money from niggas. This shit, nigga, this big Future, baby. This big shoes raw. You out here tripping. Like, why would I pay you? I don't understand. What are you talking about? Pay you for what? I'm big shoes raw. Who are you? Another bump with their hand out with their cash app out.
I feel like women are more nurturing. I feel like women be honestly wanting relationships, and I feel like a lot of guys be tricking women into thinking that they want the same thing as women, and they really don't.
I think that's a total opposite lie. I've been telling women for years that I don't want a relationship, and for years they don't believe me. They feel like they can change me, and for years I tell them, leave me the fuck alone. This ain't what the fuck you want. And for years they do the same shit over and again, and I don't understand. This shit don't work. Like, it don't work. Women want what they want, and they want to try to get what they want regardless of what you say. And that's how it is. They gonna like, oh, all right, this nigga, all right, please. I'm gonna put this pussy on you and change your mind. Oh, I'm gonna treat you like this and change your mind. I'm gonna be with you this long. Like, it's the same shit all the time. Like, I don't believe none of that shit. Like, Future knows just like I know. Future tried it. He tried it with Sierra, but he's like, it ain't worth it. She ain't the one because she can't change the dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog. Treat her like a dog. Beat her like a dog. Feed her like a dog, then I pass it to my dog. You know who said that? That's words from the legendary Gucci Mane. Legendary Gucci Mane.
I mean, I'm partial to Gucci. I love some Gucci.
Why?
Child, I shouldn't have gave him no whiskey, yo.
Shoe wop. They about to call me Shoe wop.
He on here talking crazy.
They about to call me Shoe wop. Not Goo wop, Shusky wop.
Let's change gears. So
that's because I make too much sense, people. www.series1.org. Help the youth reach success. Come on, get at me. Follow me at Series 1 Harris. You know. But let's change subject. What's in that subject?
Alright, so our main thing was fatherhood. And like the importance of fatherhood and the importance of young men and young little girls having their dads too.
Right. Well, fatherhood. I mean, I think having my son was probably the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I think that I wanted a boy. When I was having a baby, I wanted a boy, and I got a boy. I couldn't be no more happy than my son. He makes me proud all the time. He wants to make me proud, and I think that's a privilege. It's a privilege to be a father. And even when I see other kids, just talking to other kids, I think it's our job as men, especially as black men in our community, to see a child and influence them. Regardless in which way you do it, you have to be an influence all the time, especially with the children. You have to influence them.
I mean, I feel like a good influence.
I mean, I would say a good influence, but I think that even if some influences could be bad, but it can have good intent. Like some drug dealers can have the hot pocket full of money, but give kids a couple dollars. That's a bad influence, but it's good intent. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even if you're the football player that says focus on football, focus on your body and athletes, you tell him like he ain't worrying about school. That could be a bad influence but good intent, especially if your mom is a scholar and your dad is a scholar. You telling the guy to do this. I mean, I think that just the intent of good influence is and just being there, so kids can see the options of what they can be and what they can't be. They need to see men talking to them. They need to see men. You know what I mean, just being around, just being an influence. Period. So, because we can't expect all people to get. I mean, all men to be a good influence, because all men aren't good. You know what I mean? But all men can show effort, and all men can appear and just be around.
Effort creates ability.
Effort creates ability. My dad wasn't even around, so you know what I mean. Maybe it was a good thing that he wasn't around. Maybe he was a scumbag. I don't know. I would never know. But you know what I mean. Him not being around affected me like a motherfucker. I didn't know until now. I guess I don't know until now, because mothers overcompensate. But I think that if I was, even if you don't got the money, just be around, just pop up, talk a little bit.
Right.
Time.
I feel like being a man of your word is important too, because I mean I kind of relate. Like my dad wasn't there, so I feel like, but I also feel like you said, oh my gosh, like you said, I feel like having a father present is important, but I feel like having a father that's present that has like good intentions is important too. Even moms or dad, parents in general, I feel like it's better to have an absent parent than a parent that's going to do all types of trauma and damage to a child.
Right. I think you're absolutely right. That's how I don't know. Like I don't know if like him not being around was a good thing or a bad thing.
I think you turned out pretty spectacular. So
thank you kindly. Well, my mom did a good job. She cold-blooded, but my mom did a good job. And she was wrong. My mom did a good job. If you think that, because it was my mom who raised me, and she did her best.
Yeah, I feel like that's what moms do. They do their best, and they want you to, be better than them. I know for sure that's my mom. Like, she always been super proud, and she gave up everything. Mad sacrifices. I think she's the only reason that I really kind of want to have kids sometimes. I think about it sometimes.
Yeah,
it's because I feel like I want to pay that forward. Like, she was so dope to me that I feel like it would be selfish to not pay it forward.
Don't worry about it. You be single for the rest of your life with no kids. Have some cats.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
if you
wrong.
want,
why would you say that?
If you want to, you can. Like that's
First
up
of all,
to you.
I don't like cats.
I hate cats too. I hate house cats. I like big cats, but I hate house cats. Keep the motherfucker. I hate house cats. They get on my fucking nerves. Cause I don't like nothing I can't hear walking around. You know, I'm always paranoid. You never know when a white man gonna come in here and start. You never know, man. Donald Trump president. You don't know what's gonna happen.
What?
He is president. That's a fact.
He is president.
That is a fact. You never know what's gonna happen. I told you I want a bunker in my basement.
You did tell me you want a
bunker.
bunker.
I'm gonna get a bunker because I'm telling you,
they're gonna be in your bunker.
Guns, water, a lot of water, a lot of guns,
guns and a lot of water.
Food, airplane food that can last. You know the space shuttle food.
Yeah.
But you might need to survive off that space shuttle food.
And what happens if nothing ever happened that you need the bunker? You're just gonna have the bunker forever.
Then I'm gonna pass it to my kids and they'll be prepared. It's better to be prepared and nothing happen than not be prepared when something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, if something happen, can I be in the bunker?
I got you. Depends. It's gonna be a list.
It's gonna be a list.
It's gonna be a list. Everybody gotta work their way on the list. It's always crazy until the shit go down. Then you the genius. Okay, I'm telling you. You see all these white people, all these white kids, all these white cops killing black kids or child killers. It's a reason for that. Do you know the reason?
What's the reason?
I don't know either. But the point about it is this. They're doing it, and there has to be a reason. Somebody's behind it, and something's happening. So we got to prepare for the worst of the worst. And I'm telling you right now, teach your kids some type of martial arts. Get them ready to get the motherfuckers trained. Don't teach them how to shoot the gun like these white kids is, because they going to attack. I'm telling you, man. And nobody believe me. Everybody like, oh, you crazy. What you talking about? Nigga, Simpson said Trump was going to be president. Now this nigga president. This shit going to go down. And when they go down, I'm going to have a bunker. I'm gonna have a bunker.
I'm gonna be at the bunker too.
Listen. It's gonna be a list.
It's gonna be somewhere in the woods. I already know.
Chill,
by a lake.
Come on, you telling everybody what motherfucker on the social media don't be telling nobody where my fucking crib gonna be at. I gotta start killing motherfuckers. Yo, we ain't nobody. We gonna have fucking census, dogs, all that shit, man. I'm gonna have this shit synchronized. You know the feds probably gonna be on my top once they hear about the bunker. Gotta hide that shit.
Oh my God.
You know what type of shit they got going on, man. But that's how it got to go. We gonna have some liquor down there too, just in case it get crazy. We gonna have some live, all that shit down there.
What do you think? Anyway, what do you think fatherhood has like taught you most, or like what do you think has been like the best part of fatherhood, and like what has been like your challenge in fatherhood?
That's a lot of questions.
Well, first say what's the best thing that it's taught you, or
I mean, I guess the best thing about fatherhood is that seeing your child grow and seeing him grow from your influence, knowing that you influence him to be the new thing, even if it's a day later, knowing that your influence affected his next day growth. Even when he calls your phone like, yo, dad, like, damn, this nigga call, like, I'm like, dad, my son can call me now. Like, just seeing the growth of him all the time and going to the new level, I think that's the best part of fatherhood, when you see your son or your daughter just growing up and speaking to you in a different way or having a different reaction in a more mature way than it was the day before. That's probably the best part.
Yeah, watching kids grow is dope. Like, I don't have kids, but I got nieces and nephews. I got godkids, and like it's just mind blowing to like watch them grow.
Wait till you have your own and they learn everything you teach them, and you see how they develop from it. And it's gonna feel like you won't feel like something different. It's gonna be a feeling that you can't even explain. When you teach your daughter how to braid her own hair or how to paint her nails, and then she do it on her own and show you, you gonna feel like a god. You gonna feel like something that's like you gonna feel like it's something, a feeling that you never had before. Like, it's an excellent feeling, man. You gonna love it. Like, whatever you like, you teach your daughter how to put makeup on, and then the next day she put her makeup on her own. Like, look, mommy, look what I did. You gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I probably will cry.
Yeah, you gonna cry.
I'm
she
probably
gonna do it.
anything.
Or you might see her walking like you, or in your shoes the way you walk. You know what I'm saying? Or dressing like you when you put your socks on, or how you do your thing, and you gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a feeling that you can't explain. It's gonna really tear you up. That's probably the best part. That's probably the best part, to see that your influence affect somebody else. It makes you feel. It makes me feel so little, like, and big at the same time. It makes, you know what I'm saying. All right, but what was the other question?
That's dope. And like, what do you feel like has been like your opportunity or your challenge in parenthood or fatherhood?
I think the challenge in fatherhood, one of my biggest, co-parenting. I think co-parenting is so hard because you're dealing with so much emotion. And you dealing with emotions that you can't control. And people do, I mean, it's just that part. I think co-parenting is probably really, really hard. I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges. And making sure that you live up to your obligations. Like, you gotta live up to your obligations. You gotta be a person with character. You gotta have certain, you gotta be the father or the mother that you expected your mother or father to be.
Black fathers matter.
Yeah, all fathers matter, but black fathers definitely matter, because you gotta be superheroes. You gotta be a superhero. You gotta be a superhero in your own story. Because if not, like, who we gonna be? You get what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, you gotta be superheroes, and you just gotta realize, yeah, you do. You gotta step up and be like, yeah, we gotta be superheroes. Ain't no fucking way around it. Step up. It's just how it is. It's hard for everybody, but you gotta do it. And ain't no, that's how shit is. You ain't got the money, make the money. Figure the fuck out. Like your mom tell you, where the remote at? I don't know. Find a remote. Find a fucking way. Figure that shit out how you is when you're a black dad. Or mother. I can't speak for the mothers, y'all. I can only speak for the fathers because of my father. Damn, this is long. This is a nice interview. It's pretty long. We need to go get some drinks. Finish this night off strong. My folks is at Spike. I think it was a dope interview, man. And like I said, man, I want y'all to get at us, man. I mean, follow me at Series 1 Harris, Series 1 _ Harris. That's my Instagram. You can check out the website, www.series1.org. We working hard. We're going to reboot the website. We're going to do some things next year that's really going to press y'all. It's really going to help the community in the city. We really going to do this uniform drive that we're doing next year, free uniforms.
And you have the school supply drive?
Oh, we got the school supply drive now, August 17th. It's going to be on.
Who did they contact?
Number and Colors Daycare Center. It's going to Number and Colors Daycare Center, right under the right off the L on 56th and Market. It's right by 56th and Market. Number and Colors Daycare Center. So if you're not driving, come on the L. Come get some notebooks. Come get some pencils, some markers, some crayons. Come pack something. Even some book bags. Hopefully we have some socks out there. We might have a 3-piece suit if you come early. So just come on out, man.
And if you have the means to donate.
Please donate, man. Please donate for the less fortunate. Go and grab an extra couple notebooks. They're 50 cents at Walmart. We just grabbed them. Pre just grabbed some. I got them from the dollar store. I ain't know no better. So.
But thank you so much. And I'm doing a new thing. So after every episode, or at the end of every episode, I'm going to do a pre-ism. And it'll be like just an encouraging word or something that I thought of throughout the week, or something that, you know, has been on my heart or been on my mind, and I just want to like share it with somebody, because, you know, you never know who it's going to help or touch or reach or, you know, encourage. So the one for this week is this week's pre-ism. It came to me like maybe last week, and like I was thinking about some things that I want to get done, and I was thinking about some things that I want to do, and you know, it's some stuff that, like, you know, God put on my heart a little bit, and it was just kind of like, it was a little bigger than like what I was anticipating. And it was just like, at first I found myself saying like, well, you know what I mean, like, show me more, or like, God, how you want me to do that, or how am I supposed to accomplish that, or like, you want me to do that? And a lot of times I feel like we get into the habit of like asking God to keep showing us stuff once he's already shown us. And like, a lot of times we don't need to know exactly how we're going to do a thing or how we're going to get to a place. Like, we always know how to start. There's always steps that need to be taken to get there. And if you at least just start the thing, if you at least just make up your mind to do the thing because you know that it's something that you're supposed to do, it'll take you further. And once you start, and once you get into it, and once you're in the motion, like, you'll get signs, and God will bring you people, and God will bring you resources, and all of these things to get you to exactly where you're supposed to be. So I guess, in short, it's whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your heart, whatever you've been thinking about, whatever new goal you're thinking about setting, just start it. You know how to start it. Start, and then let the rest just happen for you. All right. Thanks so much for listening, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate Shusky, RaShawn the boss,
the boss in the building, man.
for being on the show this week.
Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on all social media platforms. Anything y'all could do. Thank y'all. August 17th is our next book drive. That was a great job.